What's going on, guys? It's David here, and today I thought I would go through and share with you guys all the items that I picked up over the course of this week for reselling. It's been a good week, I can't complain. So let's just get into it. Also note that all of these items, I do have a store, hypekit.co or shop. hypekit.co/shop. You'll be able to see all the items that I picked up. So if there's something that you missed and you want to cop, definitely go check that out. Everything's gonna be on there, and yeah, let's just get into today's episode. All right, guys, so the first item that came in this week was the Chicago Black Toe Mid, the Jordan 1. This was a pretty dope shoe, especially having it in hand. The Jordan 1 is probably one of my favorite shoes of all time. It's probably one of everybody's favorite shoes of all time. And when this originally dropped, I think last month, I actually didn't pick these up because I didn't think these would sell well, especially because they are mids, they're not retros, so you don't have the Nike logo on the tongue. But I saw these restocked and I figured why not go after these. And yeah, kind of having these in hand, they look really dope. I really wish that I actually got these in my size, because I would actually rock these, but I got these in an 11.5. The one thing I will say though, and I think this is also because of the fact that these are not retros, the leather on them is not as, the quality of the leather doesn't really seem the same in regards to just like feel and touch as with my other Jordan 1s. So that's the only call out that I would have there. But again, this colorway is so versatile, and it's such a just like iconic colorway that I think it's just a great shoe that, you know, anybody wouldn't be too disappointed to have this in their collection. So that is the first item that we copped. Like I said, these were a definite cop for me, and I'm definitely going to try to cop a pair of these as well, because for myself, for a personal, these actually ended up restocking last week, so I was able to scoop them up. I'm hoping that these restock again, because I'm definitely going to try to get a pair of these for personal. I do want to get a pair of retro Jordan 1 high Chicago's, but the price on those is just ridiculous, so I'm either just gonna have to wait until Nike does a re-release on those, which is probably gonna be very few and far between, or I'm just gonna have to cough up the dough. But in the meantime, the mids should suffice to satisfy that desire. On to the next one. Next on the list, Supreme actually restocked some items last week. One of those items was the Supreme Nalgene. I was able to pick one up in red. It was one of those like impulse cops. I'm not a huge fan of Nalgenes just in general. I don't like using plastic water bottles. So this is not something that I plan on keeping for myself. This is gonna be on the website for resale. But a lot of people, you know, maybe they wanna have their Supreme water bottle. It's pretty basic. I guess the only cool thing here is that you do get a little cozy for it. So, you know, if the water is cold, it'll stay even colder. Again, this is not a personal item. This is definitely gonna be a resale. So this is something that I'm gonna try to flip as quickly as I can. As opposed to with like the mids, I kind of wanna hold on to them for a little while longer. This is just my opinion. I do think you really have to time reselling Jordan 1s. Or Jordans in general. So those are gonna be a hold. This is gonna be a quick flip. From what I hear, this week actually, Supreme is going to have a is going to reopen their stores. So from what I've heard, there are a lot of the items that they've been releasing over the past few months. They've actually held on to those for in-store release. So make sure that you pay attention over the course of this week to the Supreme page, and make sure, I think, I wanna say maybe Wednesday, follow me on IG. Make sure to look out for when you can sign up for the in-store sign up, because you'll probably be able to cop a lot of things that you missed over the course of this spring summer release season. So that's that there. And yeah, it's just a basic water bottle, nothing crazy. I'm not a huge fan of it, but there's a lot of people out there that are. So with that, on to the next one. Next, we got the, not Nike, Kobe Spalding snake skin basketball. This was another one of those impulse buys. I knew that the essentially I think you had to have an account to purchase this, so I was able to set up an account pretty fast. I'm kind of on the fence in regards to if this is something that I really want to resell or not. Also, the other thing with these basketballs right now, the price for these or the resale price isn't that high. I'd assume that, when there's going to be a memorial, there might be a price increase for these. And I, to be quite honest, the other thing too is like, I don't know if I want to capitalize off of somebody's death. I do feel very torn about that, but I'm a Kobe fan from the stance of, the dude was a baller on the court, destroyed, and I don't know, it's just one of those things to where it's like, maybe I should just hold on to this and just, it'll be a relic that I can pass on to my kids, and maybe they might, sell it, who knows. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like a very dope thing. I kind of want to get a stand for it, to place it on my bookshelf. But it just looks really dope. It's got the snake skin pattern to it. This might be a keeper. This definitely might be a keeper. This week, it looks like all of the Travis merch is starting to ship. I've noticed a lot of YouTubers also have been wearing their Travis like Fortnite merchandise. I picked up the Travis Scott LeBron James School collab t-shirt. It's to celebrate the graduation, or those that are graduating in 2020, and all the proceeds are going to the school that LeBron James, the charity school, whatever, that LeBron James set up. And so it's going to a good cause. That's another reason why I picked it up. I picked up two. I picked up one for a personal, and then I picked up one for resale. It's, in terms of the design, it's cool. It's kind of got like a little retro sort of like feel to it, because I think it's just a dope stuff. I'm a huge Cactus Jack Travis Scott fan, so anything that he puts out, I'm probably gonna try to get my hands on. And yeah, this is just a dope shirt. So with that, let's just go on to the next one, guys. We have the Trill Establishment Like Mike Swingman shorts. These are pretty dope because they have each side of the leg is reminiscent of a different sort of like era in Jordan's career. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just a dope colorway. These, unfortunately, aren't for personal. I'm actually gonna try to resell these, flip these on the old website. But yeah, I mean, they're kind of like iconic sort of colorways, Bulls colorways. Just like a cool, just like hodgepodge of a Jordan. And it's cool also because Trill Establishment is a local brand, so it's cool to be able to support local brands that are, trying to make ends meet with everything that's going on with COVID. Maybe people aren't purchasing as much, and just to support people that are making dope stuff. So I picked these up. Their releases are pretty hard to kind of pick stuff up on because they do sell out pretty quickly. Everything is kind of like not necessarily made to order, but they make things in limited quantities. So that's the one thing you do have to keep in mind. I think they have releases every Thursday or Friday. And so just make sure to follow them on Twitter as well as Instagram to figure out when their next release is. I think next time they release something, I'm gonna try to pick up something for personal because I think their stuff is just super dope. So Trill Establishment, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Jordan for being the best basketball player in the world. Shout out to these shorts. Shout out to reselling. Shout out to every one of you guys that are watching this video. And let's just move it on to the next one. Last but not least, we got the Jordan 1 Low Gym Red White. The reason why I picked these up is because most people were anticipating the release of the Dunk Low St. John's, which are a very similar colorway. So my thinking is that if I pick these up, I can resell these because there's gonna be people that aren't gonna be able to pick up on the St. John's. That release got delayed until this week. so it's going to be on July 1st. But in the meantime, you know, these are a pair that, you know, for those folks that aren't able to pick up those, they can pick up the Jordan 1 Low Gym Red. So if you're also in the market looking for these, you can pick these up as well. And yeah, I mean, I think these are a dope colorway. These aren't retro, again, so the leather quality, maybe because it's not tumbled leather, that could be the thing. It's the same thing with the Chicago 1 mid black toes. Those ones aren't tumbled leather, so it almost looks like fake leather to be quite honest, but it's a cool colorway. I think it's a versatile colorway, white and red. There's a lot of things that you can kind of wear with that color scheme. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I picked up this week. I'm waiting on some more stuff to come in the next week. The Cause book that I purchased, which I'm kind of torn if I want to sell that or not, but that should be on the way. I also have some other items that I'm reselling that are on the way. And yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little like unboxing talk segment. And if you did, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Always make sure that your coffee is black. This is David, and I catch you guys in the next video. Peace.